Did you catch Joe Biden's speech last night? If you didn't, you probably should go back and take a listen. I mean, this whole thing is surreal. It's unbelievable. I mean, look at this guy. He's this is agitprop of the highest order, propaganda, man. He's got this blood red backdrop with Marines flanking him. And the whole purpose of the speech was to decry anyone who disagrees with him as a quote unquote MAGA Republican and an enemy of the state. The only thing that I can think, let's take a listen.
Too much of what's happening in our country today is not normal. Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans represent an extremism that threatens the very foundations of our republic. Now, I want to be very clear up front. Not every Republican, not even the majority of Republicans are MAGA Republicans. Not every Republican embraces their extreme ideology. I know, because I've been able to work with these mainstream Republicans.
I don't know what he's talking about. I think that the majority of true conservatives are MAGA. I mean, MAGA was just a political slogan that was created by Donald Trump, in the 2016 election. Make America great again. That just all that means is, there's a lot of us Americans who've seen better times when America was truly great or better. And it's gotten tremendously worse, obviously. What the message Biden is trying to send, I mean, with the FBI raid on Donald Trump's home and the talks about, military intervention, he's basically saying that if you want to go to civil war, he's going to do everything in his power to quash you. It's chilling because by him saying, it's a minority of people. Well, that may be true, but he has a minority of American people who support him. Right, a minority of Americans still vote in this country. You're talking about less than 200 million people. And this guy's the worst president in modern times, possibly in all time at this point. He's a year and a half into his presidency, and all he can talk about is Donald Trump, and how MAGA Republicans don't respect the rule of law. And January 6th and MAGA, ultra MAGA, fascist, MAGA fascist, Trump, MAGA, Trump, fascist, MAGA. Meantime, food prices are going through the roof. Gas prices are still exceedingly high. Fentanyl is pouring across your southern border. The Taliban has taken back over Afghanistan. This guy couldn't be any worse if he planned to be, if he intended to be. Look at this backdrop. It's like something out of hell. Like he's like Satan, the Antichrist, standing on that podium. And that red, the only thing I can think of is like communist red, commie red. Like he's, whoever designed this backdrop. I mean, is that not the message they're trying to send? Hey, look, communism has taken over your country. Get with the picture. who came up with that? I think he's getting ready. There's only 2 months till the midterm, so it's not looking good for Biden and the Democrats. And so this is, sort of the death knell of what little power that he has left. Republicans take back over the House and the Senate, then I fully would expect to see this guy getting impeached quickly. Lord, I hope that happens. If not, if they don't, then, and maybe even before then, you can expect to see Donald Trump indicted for some fucking reason. I mean, this guy is a petty third world dictator type personality. And he's going to go after Trump. And this whole speech is, we know it's a softening. It is an attempt to peel away the support that Trump has. It says, hey, look, I'm getting ready to lock this guy up. And if you're against me, I'm going to crush you. So your best bet is to be afraid, step aside, and let me do what I'm about to do. So I fully expect to see an indictment of Donald Trump. And I think the fear on their side is that it's going to spark outrage, rioting, and possibly war. I see fear here. This whole charade is fear. It's an attempt to bluff away their fear. I used to say, well, on politics, when interesting things happen, I would say, well, this is interesting. It'll be entertaining to see what happens next. Well, this is no longer interesting or entertaining. This is truly, truly scary. Not sure what's next. After the indictment, if the American people actually have the stomach to do the heavy lifting that's required to get these communists out of our midst. And I hope that the military, I was 10 years United States military, swore an oath to defend the Constitution against all enemies. This man is an enemy. So I hope that the military will just stand down. I don't. I don't expect that to be the case, though. So some of them will, many of them will, but many won't. If you're in the United States military and you're told to turn your guns on American citizens, you should take off your uniform and walk away. We don't have any fight with you. You're a patriot just by virtue of the fact that you chose to serve. Join us. Join the true patriots, the true Americans, not these commie socialists that want to corrupt this nation and enslave its population. It's time for a bloodletting. It's time for a bloodletting in this country. The tree of liberty has to be watered. And this guy is accelerating it. And I cannot for the life of me understand why. Why? The only answer that I have, or the only rational explanation to me, is that he's a puppet of Xi Jinping and the Chinese. It's a Manchurian candidate. I was hoping to hold out until November and observe the outcome of the election. I don't think that he's going to allow that to happen. The next 2 months are going to be, I predict the next 2 months are going to be brutal. God bless the Patriots. God bless the people. We need to get together. We're going to have to take a stand. It's dark times, people.